The fake Bhutanese refugee scandal continues to send shockwaves in the country's political fraternity. Arrest warrants were issued in the name of Pratik Thapa, the son of former Home Minister Rambahadur Thapa and former lawmaker Ang Tawa Sherpa, while on the run CPN-UML Secretary Topbadhar Raemaji was arrested earlier this evening. Meanwhile, another ex-minister, Balkrishna Khan, the highest-profile leader alleged in the case so far, was produced at the district court to record his statement by the government attorney. Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. On the run, CPN-UML Secretary Topbadhar Raemaji arrested from Kathmandu's Budhanilkantha. All the 12 arrested in the Bhutanese refugee scam sent into police custody for 4 more days. Nepal Bangladesh Secretary-level energy meet in Dhaka from tomorrow. Investment on hydel projects and cross-country transmission line top agendas. Voting concludes in Turkey for the new president as incumbent Recep Erdogan faces the biggest challenge of his 2-decade rule. And table toppers Jaulakel locked in an enterprising draw against Manang Marshangdi. Friends and NRT also share points. On the run, CPN-UML Secretary and former Deputy Prime Minister Topbadhar Raemaji, who was alleged in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam, has been arrested from the capital's Budhanilkantha. Chief of Kathmandu Police Range Dan Bahadur Karki informed that Raemaji was arrested from the residence of one of his relatives in Budhanilkantha. Police investigations have revealed connection of Raemaji with commission agents Keshav Dulal and Sanu Bhandari, both of whom are already arrested. Police have also confiscated a check worth 15 million rupees that was received by Sandeep Raemaji, son of Topbadhar Raemaji. Sandeep has already been arrested, while the police had issued an arrest warrant in the name of senior Raemaji on 4th of May earlier this month. Raemaji had been on the run since the arrest warrant was issued on his name, while CPN-UML has already expelled him from the party membership. The Kathmandu District Court has granted an additional 4-day police custody to all the 12 arrested individuals in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam. The police had taken the 12 alleged culprits along with former Home Minister Balkrishna Khan to the Kathmandu District Court. The police can have a leeway of keeping the alleged culprits of an organized crime for a maximum of 60 days to carry out the investigation. 12 people have been arrested so far in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam. An arrest warrant has been issued against The police have issued an arrest warrant against former Home Minister and CPN-UML Vice Chairperson Rambahadur Thapa's son Pratik for his alleged involvement in the fake Bhutanese refugee scam. It has been revealed that Thapa's son Pratik was in contact with the gang involved in the scam and financial transactions were made. The police issued the arrest warrant against Pratik on the basis of the statement given by former Home Minister Thapa's advisor Indrajit Rai, who is already in police custody for his alleged involvement in the scam. An arrest warrant in the case has also been issued against former parliamentarian and Nepali Congress leader of Ramechhap, Ang Tawa Sherpa. Sherpa is alleged of taking money from various people to send them to the United States and meeting members of the gang involved in the scam. With the arrest of former Home Minister Balkrishna Khan, an influential Nepali Congress leader, the party has been rippled. The factional politics of Nepali Congress has been evident in this scam as well. Some party leaders have advocated for the immediate expulsion of leader Khan, while a faction has alleged the party leadership of making Khan a scapegoat. The party Central Committee member and former Home Minister Khan, who was also described as very close to the party chief Sherbahadur Deuba, is currently in police custody. Despite his arrest, the party is yet to expel Khan from his responsibility. Party President Deuba has been reportedly ignoring calls to take action against leader Khan. General Secretary duo Gagan Thapa and Bishwa Prakash Sharma, along with Joint General Secretary Bhishma Angadambe, have called on Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal to carry out a detailed investigation into the scam. Likewise, Nepali Congress leaders Govinda Pokhrel, Ranjit Karna, Bhupendra Shahi, among others, have met with Home Minister Narayan Kaji Shrestha to thank him for the bold step on behalf of the government. In the meantime, a faction of the party has expressed its discontent with the party leadership, accusing it of making leaders Khan and his wife Manju Khan the scapegoat in the scam. The top brass leaders of the three main parties have decided to form the Parliamentary Hearing Committee at the earliest. In the meeting held at the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar this morning that included Nepali Congress and main opposition CPN-UML, the leaders reached an agreement to move ahead by forming the Parliamentary Hearing Committee. The top brass meeting also concluded to move ahead with the amendment bill on Constitutional Council. Likewise, the meeting also decided to form a subcommittee to conclude the bill on transitional justice. The first round meeting was participated by Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba and CPN-UML Chair KP Sharma Oli. This followed a second round meeting that also included chief whips of all the three parties. The meetings of the top-notch leaders of the three main parties have intensified in recent days as the national politics remain rippled in the wake of the fake Bhutanese refugee scam. Leaders, however, have been maintaining that the parleys dwelt on contemporary political issues and effectiveness of the parliament. In our Public Voice segment today, we have asked public representatives in several provinces how their one-year tenure was. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
17वटा स्थानीय तहमा चाहिँ हामीले कानुन निर्माण गर्ने कामहरु गरेका छौं.
जनताहरुको समस्याहरु के कस्तो छ सोधियो. अब समाधान गर्ने क्रम जारी नै छ.
एक वर्षको कार्यकाल मेरो सोचे जस्तो सन्तुष्टि छैन.
बजेटको अभावले गर्दा हामीले सोचे जस्तो अहिले त्यस्तो कार्य गर्न सकेको छैनौं.
स्वरोजगार बनाउने कुरामा चाहिँ हामी विद्युत नगरपालिका अलि अगाडि बढिरहेको छ.
जनतालाई प्रत्यक्ष लाभ हुने खालका आय आर्जनका कार्यक्रमहरु चाहिँ अगाडि लैजाने आधार स्तम्भहरु हामीले तयार गरेका छौं.
न्यूनतम शुल्क नारायण नगरपालिकाले तिरेर निशुल्क पानी पाएका छौं.
कन्ट्र्याक्टरलाई पैसा दिने हामीसँग त्यो रकम हुँदैन, फेरि अर्को समस्या निम्तिन सक्छ भनेर हामीले सम्झौताहरु पनि सबै योजनाहरु पनि सम्झौता गर्नबाट रोकिसकेका छौं.
कर्मचारीहरुको यहाँ अभावले गर्दाखेरि हामीले जति चाहे अनुसारको अगाडि बढ्नै सकेका छैनौं.
The 5th Nepal Bangladesh Secretary-level energy meet is scheduled to start in Dhaka, Bangladesh from tomorrow. Investment on hydropower projects and cross-country transmission lines are the top agendas of the meet. According to the Ministry of Energy, discussions will be held on how to move forward the joint investment on the 683-megawatt Sunkoshi 3rd project. A joint secretary-level meeting is scheduled for tomorrow, followed by a secretary-level meeting on Tuesday. Prior to this, an agreement was inked between the two countries during the 4th secretary-level energy meet in Kathmandu last August for Nepal to sell 50 megawatts of electricity to Bangladesh. During the 10th Nepal-India secretary-level energy meet held in Rajasthan in February earlier this year, the southern neighbor agreed to let Nepal export 50 megawatts of electricity to Bangladesh via India. According to this, Nepal had proposed to sell the electricity generated from Liku 4 hydropower project. However, India has not given its approval to do so yet. Energy entrepreneurs say that Nepal has not been able to implement past agreements due to the frequent changes in governments. The 4th Nepal-Bangladesh Secretary-level energy meet held in Kathmandu last August had inked an agreement for the two countries to propose to India a trilateral understanding to construct a dedicated electricity transmission line between Nepal and Bangladesh. The Energy Ministry has informed that energy trade will be given priority in the energy meet this time around. During the current visit of Foreign Minister NP Saud's Bangladesh visit, discussions were held between the private sectors of the two countries today, where the issue of energy trade was also discussed. And it's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what can be done to do away with the compulsion of going abroad for treatment? 83% voted for A, invest on infrastructure, 9% voted for B, reliable service, and 8% voted for C, manage human resources. And here's today's question. What should be done to increase the use of electric vehicles and appliances? Your options are A, government grant, B, invest on infrastructure, and C, general awareness. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And it's time now for the international update. Turks have voted in the most pivotal elections in their modern history to decide if Recep Tayyip Erdogan remains president after 20 years in power. His main rival, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, promises to scrap many of the powers acquired by President Erdogan after he survived a failed coup in 2016. Buoyed by a broad opposition alliance, he has a real chance of winning. Two issues have troubled Turkey's 64 million voters more than anything: soaring inflation and 2 earthquakes. But many voters are also looking for change after 2 decades. Kılıçdaroğlu promises his NATO member state a path back towards a pro-Western, more democratic stance, while President Erdogan's Islamist-rooted government has accused the West of plotting to bring him down. The race has become febrile in recent days, and voters queued at polling stations even before they opened. In Antakya, one of the cities hardest hit by the February earthquakes, more than 100 buses arrived bringing people displaced by the disaster so they could vote. 11 of the country's provinces have been affected. To secure outright victory today, the winner needs more than 50% of the vote. Otherwise, it goes to a runoff in 2 weeks' time.
Sports news.
League leaders Jaulakhel Youth Club and mid-table Manang Marshangdi Club have settled for a 2-all draw at the Martyrs Memorial A-Division League. In the match played at the Chassel ground in Lalitpur today, Koto Mosubi opened the scoring for Jaulakhel in the 34th minute. Hesu Tapalya doubled Jaulakhel's lead by scoring in the 75th minute, utilizing a cross provided by Fode Fofana. Bishan Gurung found the net for Manang Marshangdi in the 81st minute to cut the deficit to 2-1. Sumit Shrestha scored for Manang Marshangdi in the injury time to snatch a draw. Following the draw, Jaulakhel missed the opportunity to secure a clear 3-point lead at the top of the league table. Jaulakhel lead the points table with 31 points from 18 matches, while Church Boys have 30 points from 17. Manang Marshangdi are in the 7th spot of the points table with 22 points from 18 matches. In another A-Division League match played today at the Anfa Complex in Saddabato, Lalitpur and NRT and Friends Club also shared points following a 2-all draw. It's time now for the weather update. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.